We are really lucky to have Carys Eleri in the back of our Darnley's taxi. She is a Welsh singer and actress and is up at the Fringe performing a one-woman show, and I will let you tell her all about it. Welcome.
Very much.
Can you just tell the audience just a little bit about your show, where they can see it, and what they might expect if they come along?
Well, so it's called Lovecraft, Not the Sex Shop in Cardiff. It's a one-woman comedy science music show about the neuroscience of love and loneliness, so it's pretty niche. It's 10:40 p.m. every night in Underbelly in the Cowgate, every night apart from the 19th, so yeah, very excited.
And so neuroscience, comedy, love, how does that all come together?
It's just crazy. I got the idea many years ago. I've been a subscriber to the New Scientist magazine for many years. It's just my passion, and I was reading more and more about neuroscience. It's becoming more prevalent kind of part of pop culture of science. And then I stumbled upon the subject of the neuroscience of love, and it blew my tiny mind. So basically, there was an article in the February edition of, Valentine edition of New Scientist. I think it was "Can We Cure Love?" So it was about this drug that's being developed to help people get over relationships.
Yeah.
So what it would do would shut off a neuroreceptor for oxytocin. So what it would do is stop the bonding and the loving of people. So that really freaked me out that was a thing. So then I wrote a rap about it. So where I phoned
As
my
you do.
mum, where I phoned my mum up, going like, you know, I'm heartbroken myself. I'm struggling to get over this brain pain. So if this drug was in circulation, if I could just get my hands on it, would I take it? And her advice is like, no, you don't need to take the drugs. What you need is, my darling, it's space and time. So the song's called Space and Time. So that was the start of it all. And then I just delved further. I think I've done a PhD in love, and it's really mental, and it's been really cool.
So has it been quite cathartic doing the show? Have you kind of worked through a lot of personal stuff?
Lots of shit.
Pulling it together?
Yes, absolutely. I've made sense of my behaviours. That's what I think it's quite relatable for everybody. Like post breakup, but you should be, taking care of yourself and doing yoga and all that stuff. And that's absolutely opposite of what I did. Got absolutely drunk out of my head. And what happens to you in your brain in those kind of times? But I go from the neuroscience of love in terms of romantic love, then to societal love, and how humans need humans when we're facing a loneliness epidemic. And that was a big thing I was researching, because it's the neuroscience of love and loneliness. So facing this loneliness epidemic in such a super connected world, I mean, it's ridiculous that people are suffering. I mean, and I was living on my own for a few years, and to begin with, I was like, yeah, I've got my own pad, I'm free, I'm an independent woman, I can do this, I can do that. And then slowly I started to behave differently. So I'm quite upbeat, and I really enjoy life, I love my friends, and then all of a sudden I started to feel quite angry towards people, which is fucking weird for me. And then I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then slowly I was realising it was the effect of loneliness and not having a person or people to soundboard with at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So thankfully I was catching myself quite soon with all that kind of stuff, and I was reading about it. So I put things in place to make sure that my life was, so that I wasn't going to those places then.
Yeah.
So it's kind of giving people tools, but it's also, it's a ridiculous show, because there's like 10 different songs in there. Yeah.
And you're a singer. Have you been writing the music for the show yourself?
Yeah.
So it's not kind of other people's songs, it's all come from you?
Everything's come from me. I've had such a fucking ball. And also love's emotive.
Yeah.
So the genres are ridiculous. I go from grime to garage, to jazz, to heavy metal. There's an 80s power ballad that I sing to a Tinder profile. because you know we've all fallen in love with Profile without even fucking meeting them. So it's just an absolute ball, and then I get people to sing these songs along with, because some of them are quite easy to join in with. But yeah, I've learned a lot about my voice. Even though I've been singing for years other people's stuff, and I just can't get over how writing your own stuff, it really does adhere without you even realising to your own brain, your own capabilities.
Yeah.
So like, I think I can sing Beyonce, and I really can't. I wonder if she can sing mine.
Oh, I think there we go. That's a call to arms.
Come on, babe.
Come on, Queen Bee.
Go.
Edinburgh during the Fringe, make sure to check out Carys' show. I'm sure it sounds like a real laugh. And if you like a good sing along, maybe it could be grime, it could be pop, garage. There'll be a song for you.
Yeah, I say that I'm Britney Spears does garage in one of them. So yeah.
Cool. You know the jungle has its rules, and I just gotta keep it cool, and I'll be treated like a tool.